No research necessary, other than, you know, what wolves look like. And
Hyperion.
yep, Hyperion, big kahuna.
Yeah.
So this started out as a wordless picture book. That's how I dummied it and sent it out to Scott, and he sent it out to a bunch of publishers, and he kept getting, they keep coming back telling him in today's market, you gotta have some text there just so parents can, just to give it that added level, you know, that they can read to their kids.
Oh,
and,
yes, okay.
You know, just, so, although it's kind of funny because that's the year that Jerry Pinkney won the Caldecott for his wordless picture
Wordless
book.
Aesop's Fable.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a Coretta Scott King award winner was wordless, and it was like all the big awards were going to wordless picture books.
One of our friends from SVA just released a big wordless picture book, and so anyway, so it ended up with words. And so this is I don't have the book yet. It comes out in July. This is the Fold and Gather though. So this is there's a couple of small
talking.
Okay.
But is this our friend that we just hit, the dachshund that we just?
Well, my family's always had dachshunds, and we have 2 dachshunds now, but we don't have
A black and tan.
Wiener dog originally started out brown, but I don't know. Just sort of the black and tans are a little more graphic, a little.
They have the little tan eyebrows.
Yeah, he's living with Granny, and he's kind of tired of the domestic life. He's bored with his food and his toys, and just sitting around watching TV. And so, you know, on TV, he sees these wolves and hears them howling, and it's sort of, you know.
He hears Call of the Wild.
Yeah, here's Call of the Wild. It's this primal urge, so immediately he has to run out his doggy door and leave Granny and hitchhike to the state park where he, you know, sniffs out a pack of wolves, and then, you know, he takes a little bit, but he acclimates to their environment and really likes it until this
Yeah.
this scene.
There should be a parental warning here.
Yeah, it gets a little bit dark, and so yeah, it turns out Wiener Wolf's not much of a hunter, so he decides his life as a wolf is over. He returns back to Granny, where he is welcomed with open arms. And she realizes he's, you know, his life wasn't all it should be, and
He gets to eat sausages.
Oh, she's changing
It's
up his
ironic.
diet a little bit.
so yeah, but she still realizes there's more that he. Am I supposed to give away?
Let's let the readers
He said a nutshell, and you just gave the whole story.
Well,
That's true.
but it isn't any. It's a surprise ending too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There's.
So you need to get the book. That is great. And so you did the dummy. Did you send in the whole thing to Scott, and then you went back and forth after that to revise the process, or did you just give him a notion in a few pages, and then, or how did this?
I sent him an entire dummy. Shoot, I didn't get that
the
out.
wordless dummy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Should
Yeah,
I
maybe
go grab that real quick?
Yeah, we
Okay.
want to pause it.
Okay.
So here we go.
This is one of the very first dummy books. I don't believe I sent this to Scott. I don't know.
Okay.
There have been so many incarnations.
This is about 3 by 4 or
Yeah, that's probably right.
something like that.
Close enough. It's very rough.
You sent this to Scott. Here.
I can't remember exactly.
Anyway, you're working out the story here.
Yeah. So actually, that is part of the research I had to do for this.
The 50s.
Yeah, see what the vehicles were. And
Yeah.
I tried to make his doggy door look old and homemade, because I'm pretty sure they didn't have doggy doors back then. Yeah, I made so many dummy books for this. No, this is a much later, tighter dummy book. I actually laid type into it, and oh yeah.
Oh, we're doing good. Yeah.
So, and I guess those are notes. I don't know if they're notes from Scott or
Okay.
or
Are these
personal notes.
photocopies of pencil sketches?
Yeah,
Okay.
or just computer printouts. Yeah, computer printouts. Because I'm laying it out now and adding type.
Okay. With some color spots.
Yeah.
There's Granny.
Yeah, there's Granny. See, I had to get rid of those teeth.
Okay.
Shelley's grandmother had some sort of ill-fitting dentures in the beginning, so I kind
Oh, I
of
see.
based her teeth on that. They wanted me to get rid of that.
And it's still, there are no words in this manuscript.
Oh yeah, that's true. This is strictly wordless.
There he is watching the
Yeah.
real wolves on TV.
Yeah, and the Call of the Wild, right?
Yeah. This is about an 8.5 by 11
Yeah, this is just
format dummy.
basic printer paper.
Printer paper in there. There he is on the loose. Very beautifully worked out. Such careful drawings.
Yeah, and this is one of those, going back to the cinematic shots. I showed this to an illustrator friend of ours, and he said, you know, why not zoom out and show the grandeur of the state park with the mountains and the forest. And so I did that.
And you do even on this sequence here.
Yeah. Actually, these notes are the text. I'm thinking,
I see.
coming up with different ideas for text.
So you're so it's still picture driven, and you did the illustrations first, and
Yeah. So, and this is the one sample painting that I did do to propose it to show it to Scott.
how big was the sample painting?
It was probably 120% of this.
Okay.
So you know,
And it's acrylic.
just a little bit bigger. Yeah, acrylic on paper, gesso
Acrylic
paper.
on paper, gesso paper.
Yeah. So
Beautiful
that's,
painting.
Thank you.
Good.